True. True.
True.
Yeah. Let's go.
True.
What's good? How are y'all feeling? Excuse me. Jeez. That weather changing, chat. We got Solo in the building early. What's good? We got Ronnie in the building. How y'all feeling today? What is good? I'm gonna miss my intro. I got what? 2 months left with my intro. It seemed like a long time, but that's not a long time for something you had to curate. You feel me? Like, I had to pick a sound that I wouldn't mind hearing every day. I had to figure out how I wanted to start it off, right? I had to figure out how the beat drops, how long it takes for the beat drop. How do I feel about the beat drop? Is the beat drop too turnt for the time of day? You know what I'm saying? Whether that be in the morning or the evening, right? I got to figure out what sound effects am I going to use during the intro. All those things, you feel me? Those are all the things I had to think about. And mind you, I'm still new. I'm still technically new, chat. Like, how many days? Let's ask Google. How many days ago? 116 days. That's how long my Twitch account has been established, if you weren't aware. You know what I'm saying? So me, I'm one of those people that loves to recognize even the small steps. Like when you accomplish things in life, you got to recognize the small steps. You got to reward yourself for the small steps. And those small steps, they mean a lot. So when they get taken away and not by your own accord, it's like, dang, I got to go through that again. There's nothing wrong with going through the process again because you got to appreciate the process. But just knowing like, look what I created in such a short amount of time, right? I've been here we're slowly approaching 4 months, chat, right? Slowly approaching 4 months. And I have 2 months left with what I created. Because how would y'all feel if I just came in and I came in like this, right? I'm coming in. The screen is dark, right? Y'all hear the intro. This is your wake-up call. Wake your ass up. This is your wake-up call. Wake your ass up. And I just came in like... You know what I'm saying? That's too crunk. Nothing wrong with it, but it's like... the song is definitely fire. You feel me? But, you know, that was a process. That was a decision I had to make. Shout out to Ice in the building. Right? That was a decision. I had to choose between those decisions. You feel me? I had to choose the outro sounds. I had to choose the raid out sounds. So will it be tough? Yeah. It'll be a little tough, you know, because I'm still trying to figure out all the things. I'm still trying to figure out, like, all right, there's so much I don't know, right? Shout out to Trinity J. I am Trinity J on Twitch. Why? Well, one, she's definitely one of my favorite streamers. Two, she is one of those people that I would say we're similar in that aspect, to where she doesn't gatekeep. Like, if she's doing something on her stream, she's like desktop view. Y'all can see exactly what she's doing. And when she's setting it up, it shows you. She's like, all right, I'm doing this. I'm doing this. And even if someone's helping her set it up, she's talking through it so you understand like what the process and the steps are. Not everybody will do that. And those type of things go a long way, because shout out to Faith Eliza. I hope you're doing well. Faith Eliza was one of the first streamers I made contact with, because I was just scrolling through Twitch aimlessly, chat. I was new here, and I was like, all right, let me check this person out. Let me check this person out. I wasn't, what's the word I'm looking for? There was no discrimination or method or anything into who I was watching. I was watching all types of stuff. But some people I came across, I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Their channel's a little turned up. But also there's some people I come across that's like, yo, this is good information. You see this, right? I always talk about this. This little bar here, right? This, trying to get it right. There we go. This bar here. I keep hitting the mic. You need to get up, relax. This bar here, chat. This came about because Faith Eliza was in her stream updating how hers looks when I was brand new. And I was like, oh, I always wonder how people got those. So this, I learned from her. I learned how to do this, and it at least took me down the correct path to looking up how I wanted to customize my own, and then how to get it on stream. That was the first collaboration I ever did. We literally collaborated with each other so she can walk me through how to get this on my screen. Right? Something that now is like so simple. And it's so simple to a lot of people, but to a new streamer, to somebody who is still working to get their whole setup going, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to folks like Zoski, right? Who, you know, when they start off streaming, it's like they just, same way I started off. I got the phone, and then they work to get the setup going. You know, everybody is not as, I won't use the word creative, but not everyone has the talent to be able to pump out some of the stuff that some of our folks do. Step Back. I mean, Step Back be pumping out emotes and images and all kinds of stuff. And there's people that constantly hop in the chat and they'll, hey, how's it going? You know, chat you up for 2.5 seconds. The crazy thing, chat, I used to be in sales, right? And there are ways to go about sales, and it varies depending on the environment, right? If I'm a car salesman, the moment you walk into the dealership, am I going to look you dead in the face and say, let's imagine you're at a Porsche dealership. Am I going to go, yeah, that Porsche is $150,000. You ready to sign? No, right? I'm not going to do that. Because there's a certain class that comes with purchasing a luxury vehicle. Not sponsored, But if Porsche wants to sponsor me, listen, I got a spot for you right at the top of this stream. There's a certain amount of class you have to have. You go in, you're the salesman, hey, how are you doing? How's your day going? Can I get you anything? You want some water? You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the person just went through to, first of all, get to the dealership, right? This could be their very first Porsche that they're ever purchasing. They don't know the process. They're coming in. They could be introverted. You never know. But they walk in the door and, yeah, you like that one? Come on. I got a seat for you right here. Grab the pen. Let's sign. Like, you got to have a certain decorum, right? If I'm working in a card services, if I'm customer service and I'm trying to get you to sign up for a credit card perk, you know what I'm saying? There used to be this thing back in the day. It may still exist. It used to be called Credit Keeper. Credit Keeper, chat. I wonder if it still exists. Let me look it up real quick and see if it still exists. I'm gonna share my screen too. Why not? Let's share the screen and let's see if Credit Keeper still exists. And I'll tell you why this randomly came to my head. I'll just Credit Keeper. I'll say Capital One Credit Keeper and creditkeeper.net. That's probably not it. Credit Keeper, Capital One. This is Capital One Canada. Interesting. Look, what is Credit Keeper? Credit Keeper is an online tool from Capital One that gives you access to your TransUnion credit score for free. So Credit Keeper came to mind, chat, because I actually used to work in a call center. I used to be customer service, and I used to sell Credit Keeper. That was one of the perks that was offered for. Y'all ready? I'll tell you who I used to work for, chat. Let me know if you ever heard of this. I used to work for Hong Kong Shanghai Banking Corporation. I know. W's in the chat. I know. Who would have thought? What? Hong Kong Shanghai Banking Corporation? You worked what? Many of you may know that bank by the name HSBC, but that is the actual name of that bank. So I used to work for HSBC, Hong Kong Shanghai Banking Corporation, and I used to be on the sales team. And at one point I was on high sales. And if you're talking to someone on the phone, and even if you're offering a service like Credit Keeper, right, which you're typically going to offer to your less affluent clientele, right? People who actually need to build their credit, need to know what their credit score is. Like somebody with an 800 credit score ain't giving a damn about no Credit Keeper. It's the people who need to be watching their credit and looking at what's going on in their reports that you need to sell to. And they're also harder to sell to because some of the people have less money, right? They don't have extra money to float for services. So do I want to get them on the phone and say, hey, I see that your credit is trash. I don't know what kind of decisions you've been making in life, but I got this Credit Keeper for you. I'm going to just charge you every month. You ready for it? The answer that comes out of your mouth needs to be, yeah. You're not going to do that, right? You're going to talk to them like, hey, how's it going? How's it been being a client with Hong Kong Shanghai? How's your experience been? Well, it could be better. Well, what could be better about it? I mean, I work here. It's a pretty good company. But what could be better about it? Well, it's just, there's a lot of things to the banking that I just don't understand. Okay, I understand that. And we do have a lot of contacts. I can point you to the right person. So if you need to know about deposit accounts, I can get you over to that department. They're very good and they can educate you on the products that we have and how they can benefit you. I hear you're a member of Card Services, right? How's your credit card been treating you? It's good, but sometimes I struggle with the payment. I understand that. That happens often. But let me give you some ideas on how you can manage your credit card payments. Because I see you often use your credit card. And by what you're saying, you're struggling because you don't have the additional money sometimes to make the minimum payment. Is that it? I used to work in collections too, chat. Well, let me give you a tip until your disposable income gets a little better. Instead of using both your cash as well as your credit card, that's typically where the issues start to arise. Let me recommend something to you, Mr. IceFlow. Why don't I recommend that you use your card to take care of those expenses that you have? And then as your payment comes, you use your disposable income or your cash, however you're making your money, to make that payment. And if you can make more than the payment, awesome. Because all that's going to do is free up some available credit for you. And they go, oh, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, because now you're not using your cash. And when your payment comes, you're short on cash. Try that out for a little bit and see how it works out for you. And also, I see that you have a $300 credit line. You know, we do have resources as well to help you out with that. Have you ever heard of Credit Keeper? No, what's that? Well, Credit Keeper is actually an online tool that gives you access to your credit score for free. Allows you to check that as often as you like. That way you can view what's on your credit report. And if you have any issues on there, you can get them cleared up. Credit Keeper has tools to help you dispute any transactions that don't look familiar to you or dispute anything that shouldn't be on your credit report. All that does is raises your credit. And when your credit increases, that works favorable to the bank. Your credit line increases. And once your credit line increases, that gives you more flexibility on what you can spend on your credit card. Right? So if you have those emergency purchases, I know you mentioned sometimes cash gets a little tight. A higher credit line can help you out with that. Right? So if one of those, let's say you need a new tire for your car, right? That could be a huge expense for some people. Then you know that you have this credit line available at your disposal. So that way you can make it to work the next day or on time that day, right? So let's get you signed up, okay? How's that sound? Then they're going to go, okay. So you finish with an okay, right? What you don't do, Chad, is go, hey, your stream looks cool. I'm an artist. You should check out my work so I can sell it to you. It's not how you do it. Y'all see that though? You see how Ice is paying attention? You see how Ice is in the chat? Now I got his attention because he's like, yo. Some of you may see, I may have just made a sell for credit for Capital One. They might be like, yo, all these people signing up for Credit Keeper. I wonder where that came from. You got True on here making sales for a company he doesn't work for. I'm not sponsored, chat. I'm just showing you that there's a certain decorum when it comes to sales. So all you artists out there, why don't you try this? Why don't you try just keep going back to the person's stream, right? It's all about consistency and longevity. Go and check out the person's stream and see what they need. See what type of personality they have. See what they bring to the stream, right? Because I tell you, I don't mind supporting another fellow creator, but not if your first chat is, hey, check out my artwork. You feel me? Exactly. Side of ice cubes. Right? Check out my artwork. Instead, make it a habit of spending time in people's chats. You go to IceFlow chat. Oh, right? I noticed IceFlow is a mobile gamer, right? I noticed the type of games he plays, right? He likes playing Destiny Rising, right? I know Solo is out there playing Metro Exodus, right? Does my artwork fit in with the theme of games or the theme of the stream? If it doesn't, don't offer your services. You know how many people on Twitch? Better yet, support them. And they're like, hey, right? True could be like, Ice Flow's always coming to my stream supporting me. Ice does artwork? I didn't know that. Oh, I'm definitely going to get some of Ice artwork, even if I don't actually need it. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely freezing in here. Put some fires in the chat. You feel me? But that's how it goes, chat. That's how it goes. Shout out to all the artists out there. Shout out to all the artists doing it the right way. The crazy thing is, I'm fairly sure that one of the artists that has come into the chat, in my chat, not only follows me, but also streams as well. If I'm not mistaken. I got to remember who that person is, because that person was so good, not at just selling, but just like being a normal ass person. Like, if you're good at being a normal person, it typically works out in your favor. Because I'm pretty sure whoever that person is, I spend time in their stream and also support their stream through bits and subs. Whereas like, well, if you're getting that, you may not even need to sell certain people your artwork, because it's all about making money, right? For some people. Shout out to that, chat. Shout out to that little lecture. Shout out to that little lesson in sales. But let me tell you something. If you are in sales, no matter what industry you're in, the key word to increase your sales, listen up. If you work in a call center, if you work in a store, you have your own business and you do pop-up shops or whatever the case is, you're on Twitch and you're selling emotes or artwork, the key word is okay. I promise you, it's okay. That is the key word. That has to be the last word of your sales pitch. That's how you get people's buy-in. That's how you get the positive response from people, right? Because it does something to your brain. Because if I right here now with 1.4 million, 1.6 million people in the chat go, hey, chat, I need everybody to turn up right now and put emotes in the chat, okay? And then I turn up. The emotes will start flowing in from 1.6 million people because of the okay. That's a sales lesson, chat. Yeah. So what I did, this is crazy because sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm half lazy sometimes, right? But I do have and I do own a not a Nintendo Switch, but an HDMI switch, right? So let's switch really quick, right? So, bro, this carpet, it's not even a carpet. It's like a Hot Wheels. I don't know how I keep sliding closer and closer to my setup. It keeps sliding closer and closer, right? But when I say, let's get organized. So the switch, is this it? Yeah. Oops. Here's the switch, chat. It has input 1, 2, and 3 on it. 1, 2, and 3. I don't think I had this plugged up upstairs with a micro USB. If I did, though, I may have to run upstairs and get it. But let's see. So the purpose of this, that I finally decided to bring it down here because I want to get some of this stuff organized, right? The ultimate guide. Oh, here we are. The ultimate guide to making paper airplanes. Listen, chat, if you realize how many random ultimate guides I have, you would be like, bro, why do you have all these random ultimate guides? I don't know. I don't know, chat. We have random ultimate guides for like everything. I don't know why. Because again, I am a child in an adult's body, right? And I didn't have a lot of stuff when I was a kid, and we just buy stuff with our adult money. I mean, I have the ultimate guide to Among Us. W's in the chat for finding out True has all these ultimate guides. Oh, turn up! Ice with the... Let's go, chat. Put those raid train emojis in the chat. Put those ice cubes in the chat. W Ice with the raid. Applaud that man. Or that AI. Listen, I gotta stop saying man. Ice Flow is a computer. Ice Flow is maybe Goro. He maybe has 4 arms, right? Ice Flow is AI. Is Chat GPT? We don't know, right? We can neither confirm nor deny, right? But shout out to Ice for the raid, the 12 big body raid. If you're just tuning in, we're talking about one, getting this thing set up, which is a HDMI switch, which I finally took from upstairs. I don't know why that took me 116 days to do. And we're also talking about, why does True have so many ultimate guides? I don't know. I have the ultimate guide to Among Us at my disposal. I have the ultimate guide to paper airplanes. I have other ultimate guides. Oh, let me show you guys this really quick. 1 second. Don't worry, I'm back. All right. This might have helped. I don't want to say help because, I mean, he did just fine. And I'm talking about Jay Vaxer. So shout out to Jay Vaxer. Right? I do have this here, which be the ultimate guide to Super Mario. Yeah, I don't know why I have so many ultimate guides. I told you, I am a child in an adult's body, and I spend my adult money on childish things. And this actually goes through so many different Marios, chat. Like from Mario 1 to Mario 64 to Mario on Game Boy to all kind, like, I know. Don't question me. I have all the ultimate guides. If you're new here and you're watching and you're lurking, we appreciate you. But let me give you the spiel, right? Because I don't know who's in the building, right? But if you're new here, I'm True Keyman. You can call me True. All my friends call me True. All my viewers call me True, right? I'm a variety streamer. I stream some just chatting. I chat a lot. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. So you just got to be here, right? I do some IRL. I do some gaming, right? Some games include Call of Duty, Fortnite, Mario Brothers, whatever, right? I'm normally on in the morning. It used to be real early, but I do have 2 children. I'm a dad. So now I'm getting on after I take the kids to school. So about 8:30-ish a.m. Located on the East Coast, so that's Eastern time. And then again in the evening around 9:30, 10-ish. That's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, except for on Friday, which is today. Shout out to it being Friday, chat. It's been such a long week. I didn't even realize it was Friday. I don't stream in the evenings on Fridays or on the weekend because that's the time I try to dedicate to the family. They're a needy bunch, so I try to make sure they get their time. But we got a damn party in here. Shout out to all of you. We're trying to get this HDMI switch hooked up. And I'm a new streamer. I don't know if I mentioned that. I've been here 116 days. You can clock that, right? So we need to get this HDMI switch set up. And that's what we're working on. But we keep finding ultimate guides to stuff. If you guys want me to spend a stream making ultimate planes, I'll do that. Word to the wise. I've never played Among Us, chat. I downloaded it, but I never played it. And I should because I have the guide to play it right in front of us. So let's switch back and let's try to get this plugged up. We're going to see if this works. All right. So we were in the midst of getting all of this stuff out of the way. Right? W setup. W raid. Hold up. Let's see if our quote works. Let's see if the quote works. Let's see if CloudBot. Oh. I put quote number 1 and it put City Rat's quote up there, which is quote number 2. That's insane. CloudBot needs to get his shit together. Let's put quote number 2. Okay, then it put quote number 2. Okay, let's put quote number 1. I did that completely wrong. Here we go. Let's try it again. There we go. A quote by the leader of the raid. W community, W stream, W everyone, W planet to an extent. Because ICE is an extraterrestrial. We all know this, chat. All right. So here, let's get something on this TV and not Credit Keeper. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, look at this. While we're getting this set up, we'll put ICE in the background. Right? There we go. That works. I like it. I like it a lot. Shout out to Vaughn in the building. All right. So let's see if this shit actually works. So we got this switch. We're going to take the PlayStation. By the way, chat. By the way. And I've been doing a good job not crashing out. But every time I try to play this PlayStation, I need a damn update for something. And I need to delete stuff because it doesn't have enough storage. I'm here to tell you today that I have ordered storage for this thing and it's coming today. Yep, I ordered storage, chat. Let's plug this PlayStation in. I ordered storage, like 2 terabytes or something. Good morning, Vaughn. How you doing? We're trying to see if we can make our processes a little more efficient. And if you've seen me game before, you notice every time I game, I gotta switch my plug back and forth because this TV, for some reason, does not have a lot of HDMI ports, or like I'm an idiot and I still pay for cable. So one of these days, I think my goal before the end of the year is to get rid of this cable box. I'm gonna turn it back in. They're gonna stop charging me $10 for that. Okay. And again, I don't know if I had this connected to anything to get power, but we'll see in just a second. Did I have... This may have had a power cord. This may have had a power cord. Shout out to Besco in the building. What's good? Playing some Call of Duty. Besco loves shooting people. You're starting to worry me. Call of Duty. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to play too, Call of Duty. So, I wonder, I wonder, chat. Did I have this hooked up to a power source? I may have had that hooked up to a power source. Let me see if this other... Okay, so this is HDMI. This is USB. So this here, chat, let me give you another look. This here is what I use for the Nintendo 64, right? This is for the Nintendo 64. So this is the output. So I can hook the Nintendo 64 into here and then plug this into my Switch as well, which is here. I need a baby HDMI cord, like a small one. Well, I'll use this one for now. So if I plug this one into here, right? Plug that HDMI cord into here, and that slot will take slot number 3. And then the Nintendo 64, chat, the N64, love to kill virtual toxic people. Shout out to that. Shout out, I ain't even say, hey, listen, shout out to Berserk in the building. But that's also what it sounds like when Besco murking people. So we can hook the N64 up to this, chat. And if I'm not mistaken, where's the Switch views? So anyone new that's still with us, the game consoles that I have are Nintendo Wii is hey, right? Nintendo Wii, Nintendo Switch, Nintendo 64, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4, the computer obviously, and Simon Says. Simon. I meant to do solo, but I guess I gotta pass the solo now. I missed it. I meant to do solo game. I could be doing this all day. I have a really good memory. So let me just lose for you guys. There we go. There you go. Shout out to that. All right, so I need the N64, which is currently loaded with GoldenEye 007. Right? Oh, let me get these cords up here. Okay. I said I was gonna do this a while ago. Oh, that was stupid. I didn't have to do all that. That was, I could have left all that down there and then I could have just dropped this. I could have just dropped this down there because this is what is going to get plugged into. So let's drop that. Let's drop that all the way down. Oh, I'm trying to get organized, chat. Let's see. Okay, so now we can plug this up. But I'm pretty sure this switch, let's turn this on. Let's turn the PlayStation on. Let's see what happens. Oh, I didn't, look, it came on. All right, so we're gonna do this so you guys can see. Ooh, look at that. Look at that, chat. I said, look. All right, so there you go. That's the PlayStation. So we know the Switch works because it's currently on PlayStation. All right, let's see. Let's turn on the Nintendo Switch. So that should be powered on, and that should be number 2. Ooh, let's go to the capture card view. Let's go to capture card view, chat. There we go. There we go. Let's minimize ourselves really quick. There we go. And we'll also do this one, and we'll put ourselves over here. That way you guys can see both angles. Look at that. You said the room is small. Do you see this from Besco? Hold up, let me show you. Let me show you. Just in case. Look at this. You're also gonna see the crazy environment. I try to give myself what I call the streamer's environment. So here you go. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You see all this stuff? This room, Mr. Senor Besco, is like, what? The measurements of this room is like 16 by 18 or something. Just proving it. Just proving a point. All right. So, wait. Okay, so we know this works. We know this works. See? There you go. So that works. And then PlayStation works. There we go. I don't have to switch cords anymore. However, we got to test one more. We got to test one more. Hold up. Hold up. Hold on, chat. All right, so if I'm not mistaken, this one definitely needs power. Okay, so how do I give this one power? Let's see. I think, all right, so I have to go backwards again. I have to bring this cord back up. And I think, actually, I can pull power from this. You always have a 50-50 chance when plugging in USBs. And so far, I failed 3 times. I failed 3 times, chat. Plugging in the USB. I failed 3 times. All right. All right. I failed 3 times. Okay. So let's see. So that's, I think that's plugged in. I think. All right. And then I need power over here. I'm gonna have to work on that too. For now, how can I plug this up in a way that makes sense? Okay, I'll do this, chat. I'll do this. I'll put the N64 over here, and I'll plug it on top of my desk. For now. All right. So that should be this input here. Ooh, I like the way that looks. No signal. Let me know if y'all recognize the no signal on that. You feel me? All right, let's see. Let's see. All right, here's the moment of truth, chat. Here's the moment of truth. Oh, you know what? I didn't realize Ice Stream was so loud in the background. Sorry. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1. Let's do the countdown. 2, 3. Let's see if it picks up a signal. The anticipation is killing me. Okay, so nothing. Let's try. Let me see. Hold on, chat. Let's see. Let's look. I'm using the flashlight. It's possible that the power source we're currently using, which is a cable box, is not sufficient. Wait, that's definitely sufficient. Because otherwise that TV still... Wait a second. That was sufficient. Hold on. Hold up. Swole up. Let's go back, chat. Let's revisit. Let's revisit that. Let's revisit that. Because that gave us a signal. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Hold on. You know what we're probably missing, chat? That was sufficient because it gave us a signal. You know what we're missing? What I didn't even think about? Look, it's GoldenEye. We didn't blow it. Right? You gotta blow the cartridge, right? Let's try a different game. But also, is it because it's on? It could be because of the signal that's on. Let's see. Let's see, chat. Let's see. We're going to get this to work. Wait a second. Look at that. Look at that. Hopefully that doesn't mean my GoldenEye doesn't work. It says no controller. Please turn the control deck off and connect the controller. Bro, that's crazy. Do y'all remember a time where the game didn't work unless the controller was plugged up? All right, let's try that again. Chat. What more can I say? Chat. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Look at that. Live right in front of you guys. Live right in front of you. Live right there in front of you. Look at that. Which means that our setup for the gaming consoles, look at that. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just, look at that. When you stop being lazy for once and you actually sit down and do what you're told to do. W's in the chat. Let's go. Like Vaughn said, let's go. Look at that. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? I haven't played this game in forever. I mean, it's on, right? I might as well play one game, right? All I know is the graphics look absolutely fucking terrible. I got 5 lives to his 1. That's crazy. Look at the graphics. Hold up. There we go. Let's get some sound on there. All right, let's see if I can remember the controls. Bitch. Oh. Okay, let's see. Let's get in my bag real quick, chat. Let's see. There we go. All right, let's see. I'm not worried about him just yet. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm just trying to remember the buttons real quick so I can show you how I used to be in my bag. I'm not worried about this guy. All right, here we go. This is how you do it, chat. Watch this, chat. All right, let's see if I can remember this combo. Hold up. Let's see if I can remember this combo. So you throw the boomerang, you grab him. Hold up. Let's see. Throw the boomerang, you grab him. Oh, hold up. Throw the boomerang, grab him. Oh man, what the hell? There you go. Grab him. You're supposed to kick him into the boomerang, chat. Let's see. Anyway, this is where I end you. This is funny. And I haven't even used the cheat code on them. The little spinning sword. I mean, that's an easy kill with Link. We all know that. I mean, this is on very easy. Technically, all I got to do is this. You feel me? But also I forgot. Technically, it's not 5 men against his 1, right? Like, it's gonna keep going, right? Because then I gotta go all the way to the master hand. Yoshi team is absolutely horrible. If anybody knows, you know. That's all you gotta do for Yoshi team. You take a bomb. If I can remember how to get the bomb out. This is all you gotta do for Yoshi team. Where's my bomb? Where's the daggone bomb? Why is it? Okay, let me kill these guys. So you stand here and wait for them to come down and just keep doing this. Literally. They're one-hit wonders. Come here, Yoshi. Take that. Come here, you. Come here, you. Have y'all heard the theory about Yoshi actually being a Pokemon? Have you ever heard that theory? Star Rod. And for you, take that. Take that. Dog, this game used to be so fun. Oh, I didn't know he was the last one. I would have used the Pokeball against him. I had no idea I would be playing Smash Bros today, but it's absolutely fun. And technically I have the new Smash Bros too. The newer. It's also on very easy, chat, so don't give me too much credit. Star Fox. Star Fox is unfazed by that. Yo. Okay, I'm about to say, where's my bomb at? Die before me. Thank you. This is my controller, chat, if you're wondering. That's my controller. The see-through purple controller that I've had for, I won't date myself any more than I've already have, but all right, let's see. Can I break all the targets? There we go. Oh, come on. Okay, I can't remember how to break that one. Let's see. No, and I miss all those. I can't remember how to break that target. How did I used to get up there? If you can't break that one, let me see. How did I used to... Maybe I have to go this way. Nope, because that's the last one over there. Oh. Who remembers? Anyone? I cannot remember. Okay. All right, well, until I do. Here we go. Oh, I missed the jump. Failure. Failure. I mean, it keeps stuttering, but... The Mario Brothers are actually pretty savage on here. I think after I go ahead and murk the Mario Brothers, I'm gonna switch to see if my download's completed for the PlayStation. Kirby did his part. Bye bye, Mario. Take that. Take that. Okay. Yo, ALD has entered the chat. What's good with you, fam? As you can see, we're in here playing Nintendo 64. I mean, I might as well murk Pikachu too, right? I had to go get my my physical HDMI switch from upstairs, which has taken me 3 months to do. Let's see. Ugh. I haven't played this game in forever. Come here. Come here, you. Ugh. Ooh, Pikachu. Try to remember all the moves. Kicking combination. Stop playing with me, boy. Respect your elders. All right, where's my boomerang? Okay. caught him. It's all about the counterattacks. Bye-bye. Eat that. Oh, no, I killed myself. What the hell? Come on. There you go. You stay away. He plays 2 to 3 hours before sleep and work in the morning and all over again every day. Ooh. Basco, you stream every single day? Yo. Shout out to Basco, bro. Streaming every day. Getting rid of toxic online vermin by murking them in Call of Duty. Yo. I think we've proved that point there. And which one? This one should be PlayStation. Look at that, chat. Y'all ain't got to watch me unplug and replug stuff. Y'all know I've been here 116 days. You feel me? Are you not entertained? Listen, chat. Listen. Listen, chat. You know what I mean? I got to figure out what's that stutter about. What's that stutter? I don't know what that stutter's about. But let's see how we've come along with our downloads. Wait, I don't care about events. No. There are new events. Okay. I installed Fortnite on here because, let me show you. And I'm going to play around with this just because it's set up now. So the transition is so easy. I have Fortnite, and this I've been playing on Nintendo Switch. And as y'all saw, if you were watching the other night, me and Pay, shout out to Pay, got hella W's. We was murking on Fortnite. However, the amount of input I had was minimal because I don't even know if he was playing on Xbox or PlayStation or CP. I can't recall. All I know is I put Pay stream up on my stream. The same way you see these 2 boxes right now, I put Pay up and then I put my game up. Pay was literally in the middle of, he didn't load it up with a full loadout. He didn't kill 2 people and I'm still connecting, waiting for the damn blimp to drop. Nasty work. Nasty. Absolutely diabolical work, chat. So what does that mean? I downloaded Fortnite on PlayStation because I feel like it'll load that much faster and I don't have time for that to happen again. So I'm going to test that out and see how it is. It says Call of Duty's installed as well. I've been trying to play Call of Duty for 2 days. And it's just been, hey, you need to update this. Hey, you need to update that. You need to install this. Like, bro. So I ordered an external hard drive to give myself more space. And what I'm going to do with said external hard drive is I'm going to see if I can do like automatic updates, if that makes sense. Does that work, chat? Can you do automatic updates? Y'all tell me. I mean, you tell me. You tell me. You tell me. It is September. So empty them pockets right now. Empty them pockets. All right. Let's see if it actually lets me play. If it does, this game can get you playing for days and days. What? COD? Listen. We need to run more COD. As a raid train family, as a community, we need to run more COD. We do. We got to run more COD, chat. Because y'all know I'm trash. Daddy, is Noah trash? You ever seen that video of the little kid cooking his older brother in basketball? That's like me. Am I trash, chat? We got to run it. Bro, what?
Thank you, Dylan.
I don't like the sound of that little skipping sound. Why is this act? I hit Warzone, right? Why is this acting like I just... You hear that stutter? What's that about? Also, somebody teach me. Teach me, right? The more professional streamers keep their headphones on the entire time, right? Like, do y'all listen to your voice through your headphones, or like, how are you managing that? Because I gotta like pull my headphones off of my ear so I can hear myself talk. Because otherwise, I might talk way too loud. It's probably still too loud already, but why is it showing me all this? What kind of updates they made? Hold up, chat. What kind of updates they made, chat? What kind of updates they done made? Oh, Black Ops 7? No, this is Black Ops 6, for sure. Besco, what option? Ronnie, Vaughn, what option do y'all normally play? Put it in the chat. I'll be back in a half a second. What option do y'all normally play? He's hot dog water. Hot dog water is hilarious. Oh, you don't play. Resurgence, casual, players and bots. Fuck it, let's run that then. So, correct me if I'm wrong, right? But to my knowledge, when someone gets called a sweat, that means that's someone that people don't want to play with, right? Because they take the game too seriously. Isn't that what that means, chat? Like, this person takes the game too seriously. They take winning too seriously. Am I accurate? Am I accurate, chat? Yo, that domination, bro. Man, I used to rock the domination. I still got to make sure the Xbox get hooked up too. I do have the Xbox. That's the Xbox 360 though. I'm fairly positive that one does not have any type of cross play or anything. Let's see what I can do. I feel like I haven't played COD in forever now. I'm gonna have to learn. I keep having to learn buttons. Yo, I gotta do some mind exercises. I gotta drink some pomegranate or something. Cause what? Why do I have to keep relearning buttons? Like, let's see what I can do, chat. I got the rear view and the side view right now. Okay. You lucky you're on my team. Kill him. At least I remember how to shoot. Voice chat and moderation is on, okay? They can't hear me talking though, I don't think. I do have to get to work and actually do some work. So I got one game in me. Chat. I've been streaming for an hour. Oh, it's two of us. Jump! I'm gonna come over here. Let's go, chat. Let's see what I can do. Let's see what I can do, chat. Let's see what I can do. I see you, broski. Oh, geez. Sensitivity. I see you up there. I need to work. I need to. I'm dying. Paying too close attention to the one I downed. All right, all right, cool. Right after I get murked in this game, Berserk, I'll go right back. Because I'm only playing this one. Let's do it. All right, maybe I need to find my teammate. Where's my teammate? Oh, he this way. All right. Shoddy. Might as well open this too, right? See what we got going on. What's that? Oop. Whoa. Who was that? Bro. What did I say? Yo. Stop playing with me, bro. Whoa. Whoa. Aim. Bitch. Stop playing with me, bro. Yo, aim. Oh, come on. My partner ain't coming to get me, chat. My partner ain't coming to get me. The Zaza store. That's hilarious. I assume that is code name for a dispensary. Let's go, chat. How am I doing, chat? How am I doing? How y'all think I'm doing? Jeez. What's this? Frostline sniper rifle. My aim is absolute trash. Where'd he go? Bro! What the hell? I had the same gun. Like, what the hell? Neither one of them was loaded with weapons. My teammate is just abandoning me, bro. I probably should start reading this map a little better, too. Exhibit A. Exhibit A, chat. Bro's probably right behind me. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. My bad, bro. What you got here? Bro, what? Sniper. Ooh. So many options. Ah, that was funny. Oh, bro. Chat, I tried to get him. Shout out to PK in the building. I tried to get him, chat. Back in the fight. Chat, I have not seen my teammate this entire time. He just murked me. I had a chance to just straight up aim at this dude's head. He turned around and basically stabbed me to death. Yo, shout out to that. Hey, listen. That was a good one, chat. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good one. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we did our thing. We did a lot today. Troubleshoot it, talk shit, all those things. But right now, y'all already know the vibes. We're gonna raid out. Appreciate everybody coming through, but y'all stay right there. Indulge me. Indulge me, chat. I came in 10th place. In case y'all can't see that. Hold up. Let me show y'all real quick. 10th place. Is Noah trash? I absolutely am trash, chat. I had 6 kills. I felt like I killed more people than that. I felt like I killed more people. You know what I'm saying? But y'all already know the vibes. We're going to go support Ice. My guy's still up, still streaming. When that beat drop, we're going to go through. I'm going to tap in with y'all later. You know what I'm saying? I'ma still be in the chat. I'ma still be out here. But this the end of streaming for the day, chat. Appreciate all the love. Let's go. Let's go.